All right. Hi, everyone. A very, very, very good evening. I'm Krishna Priya Harsh, and I welcome you all to this live session with Mentacart. And I'm sure that today, right now, all those people who are watching me on LinkedIn or on YouTube or on Facebook or on the inbuilt app of Mentacart, all those people who have subscribed to Mentacart, I'm sure all those people must be thinking that every time when we watch the live, we have Ashish sir who is talking, speaking, conversing. Who is this girl who is talking today? So let me quickly introduce myself. I'm Krishna Priya Harsh. I am a corporate event anchor and a communication trainer connected with Mentorcart. And here I am today talking about a beautiful mentorship program, mentorship program. But before that, it's time to say a hi to that one person that I'm sure we all are pretty aware about. That is Ashish sir. So hello, hi Ashish sir. How are you?
Hi everyone. How are you doing today? Thank you
I
very much,
am
KPS. So much energy you put in every time I invite you on our discussion, and that's what is all about. Great about it. So, guys, let me just say a few words about KPH. If you guys remember the mentor talks we hold in last July, she was the one who was running the show from morning to evening, and now I'm proud to say that she's also part of MentorCard as a mentor for communication area. And who better than her actually deliver that? So thank you, KPH, for joining us. And KPH has lot many question about this program. So that's
yes.
what we were discussing. So okay, we decided, okay, fine. So you ask all the questions live, you talk like a student, and then we take it forward. Thank you.
Absolutely, Ashish sir. Actually, Ashish sir, the fact is that today, if there is a representation, then I'll say that I am representing the entire students community because
Yeah.
being a part as a trainer and training so many students every month, I realize that there are so many problems students actually face. So usually, what I have understood is that people think that students just have problem with their career goals. That's all. That's the only problem students have, but when you just dig down deeper and you try to understand where a student is, what are the problems a student is facing, the problem is actually from the root level to so many different areas. And I feel students really require a big help in that. So before coming to, I am sure today I'm very inquisitive to get all the answers to my questions. But my first question that I really want to ask sir today is that I'm so happy that I'm connected to MentorCard, but I really want to ask you, like, what is your basic vision behind MentorCard, and how that idea entirely came to your mind, and how it really impacts students?
Yeah, sure. So I think all of us, when we were a student, the biggest thing used to happen is confusion, and
Yes.
that confusion doing anything and everything. कौन सा कोर्स करें, कहाँ जाएं, कौन सा सब्जेक्ट चूज करें, कौन सा करियर चूज करें, किससे बात करें, किससे नहीं करें, बाहर जाएं, अंदर जाएं, all that kind of confusion we used to have. And I'm not exception, and you are also not exceptions. Nobody is
Yes.
exceptions, because the biggest problem what I found in that region, and when I grew up and then I went to industry, हमने बहुत काम किया, 20+ कंट्रीज में बिजनेस किया, सब कुछ किया, बट when I look back all the time from where I have come, so that ground was always connected, and
Hmm.
those problems were always used to be in my mind, right? So when I thought about mentor card, the first thing what I thought about that, okay, how do we improve this, that people are able to achieve their goals, personal or
Hmm.
professional, very differently. And we
Very
all
true.
know that
Yeah.
in everybody's life there are mentors, whether
Yes.
you call them official mentor or not, but there are mentors whom you go and
Yeah.
you talk to them when you are in problem.
Yes.
They can be your family friends, they can be your family members, they can be
Yes.
your professors, they can be your teachers, they can be your seniors also when you are working, or maybe at times colleagues or senior colleagues.
Correct.
And there's one friend which has come in past several years is Google, right? So we go and talk everything with Google, right? So it's literally we talk on Google. And
Yeah.
when I did research, I found
Hmm.
that people ask so many questions related to their problems, whether it's in career or in profession, on Quora, on various
Hmm.
other platforms also.
Yeah.
They write about their how to they got this offer, that offer, they got this college, that college, and then what do I do, what do I not do, and then everybody respond in the world.
Yes.
So actually, everybody become their mentor. And what is missing in whole this scenario is the
Hmm.
whole about framework, right? There is a structured way of mentoring, there is a structured way of learning, and there is a structured way of taking decisions.
Yes.
You cannot take ad hoc decisions and then regret later on.
Very true.
So all these problems which are coming in my mind were there, and when I decided to work on mentor card, I ensured that each one of these areas are covered. So say that mentoring is structured, the expert people only respond, not everybody become your mentor, and then you're able to communicate better and effectively, and there is a privacy also maintained there. When you ask a question, it is only for you. So when you ask a question, whole public does not see that, only mentors see that. So couple of these things which we kept it in mind, and we built this entire platform over the period of time, several months of research, several months of effort, in fact years now. And before I go to the show it to the people, that's what we ensured. So mentor card had this is the vision. Then there was a point whom I will we will mentor at mentor card,
Correct.
and that was a big discussion that okay
Yes.
fine, we should cater this and that. Then we decided okay, let's divide three category, whether students or professionals or entrepreneurs or anybody at everybody at a stage of life, you need a mentor. So we created a platform and a framework, and we brought mentors who can mentor all these kind of people. So is
Okay.
that's the whole idea. So interaction framework, solve the problem, maintain the privacy, answer specific questions, and the way of learning. So we said card, right? So it is mentors card. So where basically you have a card which is full of learning, and that learning comes from the content. That learning comes from the mentor itself. The learning comes from the lot of experience. And then third thing which was there in mind, that who will be the mentors. So what we decided that we should have all kind of mentors, because when we talk at our life or education, then we every stage of life you need different kind of people to help you.
Yes.
So we decided okay, we should have life coaches, we should have business coaches, we should have a startup mentor, we should have career coaches, we should have all kind of different expertise and industry mentors also. So that's how the all about idea and vision when you talk about that.
That's actually so nice, sir. So I've always been connected to Mentor Card, and I had an idea of the journey and how it's helping. But I'm so happy actually today to know that beautiful journey of how your life experiences, your research, your deep thoughts about literally thinking about students, professionals, and bringing up this app not only to help, but actually to impact them at every different phase of life. So a person who is student would become professional also, and it's not that you give the mentorship only to student, but also when that person becomes a professional, or also when person requires has life problems and is trying to find solution in all those area. Mentor cart is going to be that one cart, as you say, full of knowledge that the mentors provide. So very interesting, sir. So there is one more question, like, because I interact with a lot of students, and I'm sure that what you said very clearly goes to it, but just my personal observation that I would like to bring to your notice is that I feel that students in today's generation, because as you say that Google provides so much of information, they all are very
Yeah,
confused about their life. So
yeah.
so what to do, what not to do. Yeah. So what to do, what not to do, why are they doing what they're doing, while they're doing they have so many different kind of tips, which tip to follow, which tip not to follow. Is a very big confusion for all the students. So I came
Right.
to know that mentor card is is going to, launching has launched actually a very beautiful program called Students Mentorship Program. So I would like to know that what is this program and how does it work? Yeah. So which indeed can actually help a lot of students. So I would really like to know about students mentorship program from you, sir.
Sure. So, as you rightly said, that first focus was that to create a platform, and then second is that to create that framework. And so we thought about an idea that to create one structured mentorship program, especially for a student and each other category. So this is the first one which we brought for a student mentorship program, which is specially designed for college students actually. However, even the student from 11th and 12th can also sign up, but especially designed for college student because they are the one after deciding their 12th and passing the 12th, they when they get into the college, actually there is
Yes.
a different thing happens with them. And the first is that they are just become adult. Okay, the second thing is that uh, at family and at parents and all, they say कि फाइन 12th हो गया, अभी कॉलेज में चला गया, अभी 3-4 साल बाद निकलेगा
Hmm.
एंड उसके हाथ में होएगा जॉब या वो कुछ करेगा.
Correct.
That is what happens. uh, so the career is fixed that he is going to into college and he is going to finish and then only after that उसके बाद सोचेंगे क्या करना है. तो
Correct.
पेरेंट्स फ्री हो जाते हैं. 10th 12th में
Hmm.
पेरेंट्स फ्री नहीं होते. उनको टेंशन होता है
Hmm.
कि 12th हो जाए या फिर कॉलेज मिल जाए, ये सब होता है. लेकिन जब कॉलेज में आता है उसके बाद पेरेंट्स फ्री हो जाते हैं. 3-4 साल के लिए उनको ज्यादा वो नहीं होता. उनको लगता है कि आप
Hmm.
ये पास करके निकलेगा और होगा.
Correct.
प्रॉब्लम उस स्टूडेंट की शुरू होती है. क्यों? क्योंकि
Hmm.
10th और 12th में तो वो एडल्ट नहीं था, तो डिसीजंस मोस्टली पेरेंट्स वगैरह मिलके ले रहे थे.
Hmm.
कॉलेज में आने के बाद क्या होता है दैट व्हाट हैपेंस इज दैट दे बिकम एडल्ट एंड दे सी द होल वर्ल्ड फ्रॉम देयर आईज. उनको एक्सपोजर मिलना शुरू होता है, और जब उनको रियलिटी पता लगती है कि बॉस इसके बाद निकलने के बाद भी क्या श्योरिटी है पता नहीं है. एंड
Hmm.
प्रॉब्लम एट टाइम्स दे थिंक दैट यार मैं तो ये कोर्स करने आ गया बट मेरा तो ये इंटरेस्ट नहीं था, बिकॉज बहुत टाइम बाद 18th और 20th की बात पता लगता है मुझे करना क्या था
Hmm.
एंड
Very
व्हाट आई
true.
लाइक व्हाट आई डोंट लाइक. एंड दिस
Hmm.
हैपेंस, दिस इज नेचुरल.
Yes.
ओके, नथिंग
Yes.
रॉन्ग
Yes.
इन.
Yes.
Now what happens that at that point of time, by the time they are doing degrees or education, they are super confused.
Hmm.
So mentor student programs is student mentorship program has been designed in a way which is for people to it is start from setting the goals and helping them to achieve. Now that goal can be anything.
Hmm.
सो हमने कैसे सेटअप किया है कि आपको अगर कोई भी पर्सनल और प्रोफेशनल गोल सेटअप करना है तो ये तरीका है, ये स्ट्रक्चर्ड मेथड है, उसको अचीव करने का ये प्रोसेस है. दिस इज हाउ यू शुड बी डूइंग इट, दिस इज हाउ द फ्रेमवर्क यू शुड बी फॉलोइंग इट. एंड दीज आर द कपल ऑफ 6 or 7 स्किल्स विच एवरी स्टूडेंट शुड हैव, चाहे वो
Absolutely.
इंजीनियरिंग में हो या ना हो, चाहे वो
Hmm.
नॉन टेक हो या टेक हो, सबको
Hmm.
चाहिए. तो हमने उन सॉफ्ट स्किल्स पे भी जोर दिया है कि दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, दैट वी विल टॉक अबाउट इट. आई एम श्योर आपके क्वेश्चंस में होगा कि अंदर क्या है, तो वो
Hmm.
हमने किया. नाउ कंटेंट क्रिएट किया और स्टूडेंट मेंटरशिप प्रोग्राम बनाया, दैट इज वन थिंग.
Correct.
तो
Hmm.
इसमें करीब अगर आप देखेंगे तो इस प्रोग्राम में हमने कुछ चीजें ऐसे रखे हैं जैसे कि पूरा प्रोग्राम में वी हैव अराउंड 6 चैप्टर एंड 22 मॉड्यूल्स and 60 plus
Okay.
videos we recorded from various mentors. Okay, then we have assessment program and certificates for each and every goals which we achieve, right?
Okay.
We have special live classes, so recorded के साथ साथ live classes भी हैं. और फिर
Okay.
आगे और भी बहुत सारा है which we will talk about during the conversation. So that is the whole idea, the objective of student mentorship program कि जब वो कॉलेज से निकले और
Hmm.
जब वो कॉलेज में पढ़ रहा हो तो ही बिकम फ्रॉम कंफ्यूज और एनीथिंग टू बिकम कॉन्फिडेंट एंड क्लियर what he want to do.
Okay.
And that
All right.
clarity is super important, and that clarity if it's there he can achieve anything.
Hmm.
So that is how this is the objective we kept it in mind when we designed student mentorship program.
That's actually very nice, sir. So I was reading somewhere that after confusions comes clarity. But I think today, after listening to your idea, I think after mentors, your life really, your clarity really comes. It's not from confusion, but it's only when you have good mentors around you that your confusion goes off, and the life has to come, that clarity comes on a very clear
I would
note.
say if somebody student join this program, they will be our vision will be, or our aim and objective will be to make them help them understand their own true potential, and that is what
Wow.
is important,
Yes.
right? So but
Very true.
once when one should realize what is my potential, he can do anything.
Yes. Yes, very true. That actually is a very, very valid point. So that most of the time people stop themselves because they don't even know what are they capable of creating in life. So once a person
स्टॉप,
is,
आई वुड
yeah,
से स्टॉप से पहले स्टार्ट ही नहीं करते हैं.
स्टार्ट ही नहीं करते, वेरी ट्रू. मतलब दो टाइप के लोग हैं, वो जो एक तो स्टार्ट ही नहीं करते और वो जो थोड़ा स्टार्ट कर कर बीच में छोड़ देते क्योंकि उन्हें पता ही नहीं कि उनमें कितना ज्यादा पोटेंशियल है लाइफ में क्रिएट करने का. तो
मैं
दैट्स वेरी
आपको
ट्रू
बताता
सर.
हूँ एक ट्रू, मैं आपको एक ट्रू ट्रू बताता हूँ अपनी लाइफ का स्टोरी. मैंने एक बार लिखा भी था लिंक्डइन पे कि
ओके.
जब मैं पढ़ रहा था तो मैं सोचता
हाँ.
था कि व्हेन आई वाज आउट इन दिल्ली, तो
हम्म,
अराउंड 1000 800 to 900 रुपीज आई यूज्ड टू स्पेंड फॉर माय ओन एक्सपेंसेस जब मैं पढ़ रहा था. तो 300-400 रुपये और खर्च होता था, राइट? तो जब मैं पढ़ रहा था तो मैं सोचता था अगर मेरे को 3000 रुपये का नौकरी मिल जाए,
हम्म,
मैं 1500 घर भेज सकता हूँ.
हाँ.
That is the only dream. That is the only vision. Because you don't
हम्म,
know what you can do. We
वेरी
never
ट्रू.
knew that you can go to seven figures of salaries. We don't even know how to do it. In fact, whenever I used to travel abroad and people used to meet a lot of successful people, और मैं इनसे पूछता था कि यार तुमने अपना फ्यूचर इस तरह प्लान किया था. 90% पीपल सेड क्या बात कर रहा है, मुझे तो पता ही नहीं था मैं ये कर सकता हूँ. How it is important to make yourself realize your true potential, and that can happen only when you meet mentors, when you learn in a proper way.
यस.
That is the whole idea.
सो व्हाट आई एक्चुअली अंडरस्टैंड फ्रॉम दिस कॉन्वर्सेशन इज सर कि जिस इंसान में पोटेंशियल होता है वो इंसान अपने लाइफ में एक अच्छी पोजीशन में तो पहुंच ही जाता है बट द डिफरेंस इज कि अगर आपके पास मेंटर है तो आप वो जर्नी जो 25 साल में क्रिएट कर रहे हो वो शायद आप 10 साल में या 8 साल में क्रिएट कर दोगे बिकॉज आई मीन बिकॉज यू हैव समबडी टू हैंड होल्ड मेक यू बिलीव टेल देम दैट ओके लिसन you have that in you and you should do and go and achieve it. So I think that people create what they are meant to create, but a good mentor would always help you to guide you at a particular position and not let
हाँ,
you move down.
I mean, help you realize that you can do this. That is the biggest thing.
Yes.
इतना ही बहुत होता है.
Very,
वो
ये
कहते थे ना,
बहुत sir.
वो कहते थे ना रामायण में that हनुमान जी को अपना पोटेंशियल याद दिलाया जाता था, राइट?
अच्छा.
हाँ, ये है, इट्स रिटन.
Okay.
तो वो जब या उनको करे आप कर सकते हो तब वो करते थे. दैट इज हाउ इट
Okay.
इज.
So that's actually very interesting sir. सर एक मेरा क्वेश्चन है ऐसे मुझे ऐसे एक फिलोसफिकल क्वेश्चन है मेरा कि मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि स्टूडेंट तो हम सब है हमारी लाइफ में. जैसे मैं भी स्टूडेंट हूँ चाहे मैं किसी जगह एनरोल्ड नहीं पर मैं स्टूडेंट हूँ क्योंकि मैं जिंदगी के किसी ना किसी चीज से कुछ ना कुछ सीख रही हूँ एंड आई थिंक वी ऑल आर स्टूडेंट्स इन आवर लाइफ. सो योर प्रोग्राम्स नेम इज स्टूडेंट मेंटरशिप प्रोग्राम. So this student mentorship program is for some specific kind of students or every person who's a student and wants to find answers towards this confusion can go and access to student mentorship program.
Anybody. So
Anybody.
especially designed for keeping college students in mind,
Okay.
but actually you can at any stage you can do. Obviously beyond 10th and 11th you will be able to understand better. So
Okay.
we kept it, but especially designed for college student because सबसे ज़्यादा confusion उस stage में होता है, ऐसा
Yes.
हमारा research बोलता है.
Yes. Yes.
That it's not about 10th and 12th. वहाँ पे बहुत लोग help करते हैं आपको decision लेने में. बट
Hmm.
जब आप ले चुके होते हैं और कॉलेज में होते हैं तब आप ज्यादा कंफ्यूज होते हैं बिकॉज आपको दुनिया का पता लगता है कि अरे मेरा काम का ही नहीं है, मैं यहाँ क्यों आ गया. एट टाइम. तो दैट इज हाउ इट वर्क्स.
Very true. Very true. Sir, up because you are saying, I mean, that's very interesting to know that anybody can have an access to it. But I would really like to understand from you कि क्योंकि अलग-अलग लोग इसको access कर सकते हैं. I would just like to get a basic idea कि किस तरह आपने इसको structure किया कि everybody would have something or the other to take away for themselves. How is the structuring of student mentorship program has been done?
So structuring, if you really talk about what is the first thing which is required in anybody when he start planning for everything or anything, right? So आपने
Hmm.
कोई ना गोल अपना बनाया होता है.
Correct.
So it is the program start from setting up the goal or knowing your own goal, right?
Okay.
So
Hmm.
that is the first module which talks about what is my goal and what inspire me,
Okay.
right? It says you will be able to identify my passion, my abilities, self assessment of yourself, career suitability, setting the
Hmm.
smart goal, और
Hmm.
learning outcome इसका क्या होगा, that you will be able to drive your own mission statement,
Okay.
and you will be able to create your personal hedgehog. You will be able
Yes.
to create your start listing your career option, what you want to achieve.
Okay.
And then you will be able to define your milestone. That is the first module which we structured. The
Hmm.
second module, what we structure after doing that, what do you need? That
Hmm.
you will lead from yourself, leading
Okay.
yourself, right? And then in that you need to know that how do I learn, because आपने जो गोल बनाया उसके लिए
Hmm.
आपको कोई नॉलेज एक्वायर करना पड़ेगा, कोई
Correct.
स्किल एक्वायर करना पड़ेगा. And
Correct.
how will you do that? So how do you learn? How do you walk the talk? Means what you say, what you do is no different.
Hmm.
Building that capability in yourself, right? Then driving that responsibility of yourself, going and pushing yourself to achieve that goal.
Hmm.
That is the second module. The third module
Okay.
is that the leading others, because everybody in their life, whatever you do, somehow आपके पास कुछ कुछ ना कुछ leadership skills होने चाहिए, राइट?
Correct.
लीडरशिप स्किल हम थर्ड मॉड्यूल में सिखाते हैं, उसको बोलते हैं मोजो, राइट? दीज आर एक्चुअली 6 मंत्रास. तो माय गोल is a M, and then second mantra is mindfulness, third mantra is mojo, right? Where you
Okay.
create your own leadership style which help you to inspire others, working with others, creating team, working with the team. All these skills is required.
Yes.
Even
Yes.
if you
Very
get a
true.
job, how will you perform in that job until you know how to behave and how to act in a company or
Yes.
work with people, right? And
Very true.
the third one, the fifth one is like where we talk about, हमने एक चीज नोटिस किया है कि हम whenever we are a student, we at times we don't even know the value of the money. So
Hmm.
I realize that we as a student, we don't understand the money value. When we grow up, then we understand. When we start
Yes.
earning, probably when then we understand.
Yeah.
But how to make the money, how to grow it, how to save it, how to use it for the right purpose, how to make it use of the money, that also is also every student should learn. And that's
Hmm.
why we made that also module in that. Okay.
Okay.
Then everybody should be a marketing person, not for doing a marketing job, but you should, until you are able to speak and until you are able to communicate better about
Yes.
yourself to the whole world, how will you achieve your
How can you?
goals?
Yes. 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 Very
And
true.
then on top of it, then we have a lot of activities like helping you to resume building, helping you to present yourself, and conducting yourself to an interview, or growing and interacting, or taking feedback from the people, working as a counseling, uh, learning the innovation and invention process, etc. When you are working, so all that is in their program. On top
Okay.
of it, what we do is this learning is not only on the recorded form of sessions. Then we
Okay.
say all the mentors who are teaching in the recorded session will also come live once in a week. Every
That's very
mentor will
interesting.
come live. So once in a
Okay.
week when they come, they
Hmm.
interact with you, what you
With the
have learned in the
students. Hmm.
and then they help you achieve. जैसे मैंने बोला कि my goal, my passion. तो मिशन स्टेटमेंट कौन बनाएगा?
Hmm.
Can you, do you have as a person your own mission statement drafted?
Hmm.
We will help you to even draft that, because when you have a
Okay.
statement, then you will be able to follow that, right? तो हमारा
Yes. Very
statement
true.
रोज change नहीं हो सकता ना. Mission statement has
Hmm.
to arrive to
Yes.
one.
Yes.
So what is the process of reaching and making that is mission statement? We teach everybody. तो वो लाइव क्लास में आएगा. फिर जो भी आपने
Okay.
सीखा उसके लिए इंटरेक्शन होगा. क्या होता है ना
Correct.
कि you attend and do a courses, but
Hmm.
there is no live interaction. It's a combination of course plus live interaction plus personal interaction plus conversation on chats and communication. So it's all put together, and then when
Okay.
you learn, that is what is important, will be helping you to achieve the goals. Otherwise क्या होगा, आज आपने लर्न किया, कल आपको 80% आपको याद रहा, फिर उसके बाद बाद में 6 महीने बाद कुछ भी याद नहीं रहा. And then you are into another course. So that should not be
Yes.
there. This
That,
program is specially designed for a student to set their mission and then achieve them. And continuously, we will continue to help them to realize. And if they face problems, they will come back to mentor saying, "Okay, I'm not
yeah.
able to do this and that." So that will help.
That's actually very, very interesting, sir. So, normally, I'm just telling what normally people have a preconceived notion. Ki if there is a recorded session that's going to happen, it's going to be very technical and a very technical approach that people are going to follow. But what I could actually understand with this very small briefing that you gave about student mentorship program, it's actually something that's very practical oriented, क्योंकि जिस तरह आपने विजन दिया कि कैसे आप पहले अपना पैशन ढूंढे, अपना मिशन स्टेटमेंट बनाए, खुद के लीडर बने, फिर औरों के लिए एक लीडरशिप जर्नी बनाए, एक कम्युनिकेशन ट्रैक बनाए, ये सब सुनकर और मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंटली मनी फॉर अ स्टूडेंट जो उस वक्त सोच ही नहीं रहा, उसको आप ये समझाए कि मनी की वैल्यू क्या है और आप खुद कैसे क्रिएट कर सकते हो. सो दोज थिंग्स एक्चुअली, या यू सेइंग समथिंग सर?
एंड मनी का जो पार्ट है, जो मॉड्यूल डाला मैंने, जब हम डिस्कस कर रहे थे, वी वर टॉकिंग विद वेरियस मेंटर्स टू डिसाइड दिस फ्रेमवर्क,
या.
our advisors, and it has gone, lot of research has gone into this side, deciding what
ओके.
to cover in this. So our all advisors have said that when we put the money part,
यस.
uh, if you go to outside India to study, and most of the student will look for, okay, whether I will get the work, can I work there and earn money to survive?
यस.
But in India, when you do a college, even masters, don't even think about earning yourself. Very few
Yes,
people,
yes,
very few
yes.
people will do. So this program actually tells you that, hey, even if you are studying, think about earning while you learning, right?
Hmm.
When you do that, then you become self-reliant and self-independent, or atmanirbhar, even when you are studying.
Very true.
So when you came to college, 1 or 2 years from money from probably home, but after that,
Hmm.
earn for yourself, na. You already, your fee is already been paid by your parents, right? So at least run for yourself.
Yeah.
So that's what the aim is about, to teach about money, and then they understand that how they can earn, and there are various options of earning. And these programs are not once recorded. I'm missing they, as I said, that mentors will come live every week, and you
Mhm.
will be able to interact them.
That's very, very interesting. So, as you told, that very, very beautiful concept actually, because most of the students, they invest a lot of time. Then once they, the degree is over, then they think कि अच्छा अभी पैसा कमाना है. But कितना अच्छा हो अगर आप खुद ही self independent हो. It's not just about the education, but so many things you can create for your own self. And most importantly, जो मुझे लगता है, that is self confidence. कि आप हमेशा अपनी एक worth को कभी आप नीचे नहीं समझेंगे. You'll always believe that okay, I'm earning and I have a say for myself and I can take my own decision. So I think that's very, very beautiful, sir. Next thing that I really liked about your discussion was that it's not just the recorded session जहाँ पर few mentors have given their own thought process. Beauty of what I felt of student mentorship program is कि apart from recorded session, there is a live session going on. There is one-to-one session that students can access. So it's so many diversities कि आप एक तरीके से नहीं सीख रहे हो, आप recorded भी सीख रहे हो, आप live to live भी सीख रहे हो, आप वन टू वन भी सीख रहे हो. तो आई थिंक फॉर मी द एक्स फैक्टर, अगर मैं एक स्टूडेंट हूँ तो मुझे तो ऐसा लगे कि आई वुड डेफिनेटली गो फॉर दिस प्लान, बिकॉज व्हाट बेटर देन इंटरेक्टिंग विद द मेंटर्स ऑन देयर ओन. सो so one question I want to ask, क्योंकि this I think students in today's world, people want to know what is the duration, and I totally understand this कि ऐसे wherever you're trying to learn, learning has no बाउंडेशन की एक महीना दो महीना. बट स्टिल आई वुड लाइक टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट फॉर द रिकॉर्डेड सेशंस, अगर हम एक टाइम लिमिट आप अगर इसको फ्रेम दे, तो कितना टाइम लगेगा स्टूडेंट को एटलीस्ट एक बेसिक आइडिया पाने में कि दिस इज व्हाट आई एम गोइंग टू लर्न एंड दिस इज हाउ मच टाइम इट विल टेक टू गेट मी टू द बेसिक लेवल ऑफ क्लैरिटी.
So I would say that how we have structured that the content, at least the basic framework, will be finished in 3 to 4 months. If you
ओके.
spend 2 hours a week or 3 hours a week, that's it, right? 2 hours at the max, and that can be done. And then interaction and all will continue, and live sessions will continue every week. And we are not going to only bring mentors here. We are going to
ओके.
even bring students who are getting benefited out of it, or we are going to
ओह.
also, oh yeah, so you need to create something out of it. We are also going to bring a lot of industry experts who are part of the industry. Suppose, for example,
Okay.
you decided that okay, you are a computer science guy, or you are going to AI or ML, or you are going to other areas. So we'll bring experts from these areas so they can tell you that in these areas how can you build your careers, etc., and from where you should start, how you should start, all that thing. So it will be very interactive. So I won't say it will finish, but I would say you should continue, and we have kept it so affordable that anybody and everybody, you don't have to go to your parents to ask for a money to join this program. That's what I can
Oh,
say. You
that's
can.
actually very interesting point that you sir,
I will,
you're putting up.
I will tell you, I have thought about a lot, and though it was very hard to bring it at this cost, but
Hmm.
I thought, okay, कुछ तो compromise करना पड़ेगा.
Hmm.
So maybe student don't have to go to parents or ask anybody or take finances to attend this program. They can
Okay.
just, maybe they can just miss one pizza in a month is good enough.
No, so that is actually creating a huge amount of big question in my mind that what is actually the cost? I mean, if students really want to connect, what would be the basic costing of them
Effectively,
becoming a part of it?
effectively is 167 rupees a month for students.
That is really very affordable, I must say, because I think they can.
And this is including of taxes.
This is inclusive of taxes. So, sir, you just told me that all they would have to sacrifice is one pizza. I think they would only have to sacrifice one cheese dip. Apart from that, they can even go and have the pizza,
I
but still
wanted to
afford this.
hear I wanted to hear this from you because yeah, because pizza cost also varies. So I said
Yeah.
pizza because 67 is nothing. So
Yes,
in a
actually, it's
month,
nothing.
and in a month once, that's it.
That's very interesting. And so,
You can bring the bread from outside and have a your food once. That's it.
no, but actually, it's very affordable. I mean, majorly, it's you are getting answers to your question, and for just a negligible amount. I mean, that's actually a very beautiful option for. So all the students actually right now watching, I came here representing your questions, but honestly, I am totally pumped up to honestly approach you all that if you are one amongst those who really have problems, because I'm sure you all must be having. This is the age, as sir says, and research has happened that we tend to have questions. So if you definitely have questions, just sacrifice that one cheese dip, and I'm sure that you're going to get huge amount of benefits from this beautiful program. I would actually like to ask right now, if I'm sure that so many people are watching this live, if there is anybody who has some question, we would I think love to take those questions. If there is anybody live and you have any question regarding student mentorship program,
And
please.
they can join the program by just going to our website and sign up there. And by the way, sign
Okay.
up is free. It don't ask you for money. So you can
Hmm.
simply sign up for free lifetime. You can still continue to get lot of content even in the free
Hmm.
of cost without even paying. But if you go
Okay.
to student mentorship program in per se, then this is what you are supposed to pay.
The basic amount, yeah. So all the students, just last time, I mean, I don't know, but I'm just so excited to know about this. All the students, all you have to do right now is take your right hand, keep it on the left part of your heart, and just ask it that all the questions that you have been asking to yourself. If you get one point solution to all those problems, why are we supposed to delay it? Next thing I feel you should do is just go to Metacart app, sign up yourselves, and I'm sure it's a treasure hunt that you all I mean treasure that you all are going to find in these regards. So I think that meanwhile people are definitely putting up their questions. I would tell all the people who are right now watching this that if you really enjoyed this conversation, I would like to tell you that this is not the first conversation. This definitely is the first conversation, but it's not going to be the last conversation, because we would be coming up with various conversations with different mentors, different industry experts in terms of student mentorship program right now, and as well as interaction, as Ashish sir told, with students, so that we can very nicely have conversation, talk with them, understand what is the perspective, get clarity. And so I would request you all that every Saturday, I totally understand you want to go and party, but 5 o'clock, just 5 to 6, 5 to 5:30, book that time. Whether your friend is calling, whether the friend is telling, hey, I need to party out, just tell them 5 to 5:30, I have an important meeting, and this meeting is going to change my life. So I'm not joining you anywhere because I'm joining this live. So with this, if we have any questions, I would love to take it, or else I think I would just give it to Ashish sir.
Yeah, so yeah, some people are asking what is the program. Maybe he might have joined late. So I would request Fajul that hear this conversation. This conversation is going to stay on the social media, on the LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. Watch it again. Sign up on the mentor card. You will find this conversation and many other conversations inside the app itself. So that also you can refer to, and that is no charge for that. And once you are comfortable, once you understand, okay, this is how you're going to help, you can join the program at the minimum cost, which I have just shared about. It was nice conversation. And KPH, you will see KPH every Saturday at 5, and she's going to be live with the mentors who are actually teaching, who are actually conducting this program inside the app. They will come live and have conversation with you all, and so that you can ask the question, and this conversation does not cost you anything. So that is what is important. And this conversation also will be there inside the app. So if you have joined, you don't have to
Hmm.
come to LinkedIn, you just watch it on a app. If you have not joined, then you continue to watch it here, and that's how it is. Thank you very
All
much,
right.
KPH. Thank you very much for
Yeah.
coming over. And
Thank you so very much.
do not miss also KPS session. So she is going to be interviewed by somebody for sure for her chapter, which he has covered is communication and personal communication and networking. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you so very much, sir. And thank you to all the students. Thank you so much for watching this amazing live. I hope you all enjoyed. And we all enjoyed actually sharing our insights with you all. I'm Krishna Priyahar signing off. Thank you so very much for
Thank
watching this
you.
live.
And please, if you are not a student and you have come across this conversation, share with a student whom you know. That is very
Yes,
important. Thank you
that's
very
very
much.
important. All right. Bye bye, everyone.